things, people. Bag of things, and we just make you know say the argument real and the whole thing real, you understand? Because a lot of times we don't really talk about the journey and reason with one another about great things, you understand? So it's a great moment to join in with Degree, and we just catch up since we can be able to quarantine, and even though him say it's a long time thing for him, but for me, I was a little bit more outgoing. You understand? I'm out. So the quarantine thing, not so new part of it, but part of it is new. After a while it get to you. So you have to come out. So, but we just talk about my time in a school and things. Of course, me used to get bullied. And me not go hide and talk. Me and the youth and our brethren still, cause you know we link up after everybody graduate and turn big man. Me never graduate still, but me end up have to leave school because of circumstances with my old lady and stuff, and she couldn't really afford to actually make me graduate and things. So I forgot to do the hustling. You see it, but
yeah.
I was grateful that you know I could be able to finish at 11th grade and come out of school and come out with a little something that I could use it to help myself and stuff, and you know just by being community and traveling and everything kind of just give me a different perspective of education, and I just use that to propel myself up into society, bro. But I'm telling you that it was a rough life going to school, bro, because I used to have a brethren that does every day, and it's true the man know me, every day the man takes it for my degree. And I say, all right, me I go fix your business, because me I not eat that a bad man era me come from. So I must can do something and get back at him. And one day I just couldn't deal with it no more. And I tell you, it's a piece of boat me use and lick him dog straight. And when me lick him dog, me don't look back in a degree. And straight I am run going on. Left book and everything, you know. I know I'm going to get a course of beating. Me get a course of beating for fight at school.
Yeah.
And I come home with no book. No, man, degree. It was rough back then. But, you know, I understood, you know, and I understand what my mother was trying to tell me, you know, at the same time, you know. So, but when I explained to her and tell her that this guy have been taking Satan for the longest while, she come to school and it never make a difference. It never really make no difference. But like we said, you know, I'm happy that you kind of got you and you got you that thing there, because most people can tell you that in the early stage, they've been bullied. You know, that's one of the biggest things back then in a school. You always have a one man who takes it from people, you know? So, but your growing up kind of seems to be a little bit more smoother as more people. Yeah. So you were able to focus. That's what I hear you saying. He's reconnecting. But you were able to focus and zoom in into yourself and see what you really wanted to do, which was great, because for me, it was rough, bro. It was really rough. People are going to join in. Remember, share the live. We're there, you know, I clock in with general degree. My reconnect, you know, internet. But you know the thing go. We're going to clock him in back and thing and make him come in back, because my reconnect. Bag of things. Crocus bag of things. Sorry, people. Crocus bag of something. And general degree there. Big up to everybody we're clocking and checking. You understand? The thing real. I would just do it real as it come. Yeah, man. So make we get to another general degree, you know, because you don't know what something I go. I'll clock him in back after we don't get to the music. Yeah, man. So here we go. General degree. Them songs you can't get tired of. These kind of music were made to keep you going. There is not one verse or one lyrics in this song, in any song at all in this time by general degree that you could have get bored listening to the song. No, it's a reason why I talk to you today in a degree. Because I sit down and I study the music where you do and the energy where you put behind it. There is no loophole. You know, all we do a song sometime where you listen to it and you say, hey, that's a could have been tied up. But them time they got the road already and you say, all right, that's how it go. But all of your songs that you make, there's no loophole in between that to make a man get kind of bored. It's a continuous energy. And like me say, for me, after studying the work with the idol, I have to salute you. I have to salute you as one of dancehall icons who have actually set this thing. So with the order of my distinction, I said salute to General Degree. Because you have played your part, you have done the music, you have kept it clean, you have given respect to the people and the women and men of dancehall. And you have loved by many other artists who actually look up to the eye as a general. No joke.
Yes, sir. Give thanks, you know? Definitely.
Sometimes I have to take a time out and just breathe. Because sometimes I'm upset. I'm upset in so many ways. Because when you see a man like General Degree and you listen to them song here, and you still sometimes the business just make it look like say we die and we not do no work.
I will never do nothing.
I will never do nothing. People, when you look upon the General Degree catalog, we want to just go on YouTube and just take a close look. Just type in General Degree and just press send. It's over 9 pages. I got 10 pages on General Degree. YouTube alone avenue. I'm not talking about other platforms. I just talk about YouTube. And no normal work. And some, this again, may I say, I not take nothing from nobody else. You understand? Because we have to be careful how we attack on this platform. Because it will sound like we're one-sided to the business. We love the youth, them and love we are going. We don't think we talk about the youth, them. We are talking about how the society and the music organization do not recognize the work and the power of our Jamaican artists.
Yeah.
The artist is one thing. Because like we say, and I like say we are crave for no attention. We don't need it. We really don't need it. The most important thing to us is knowing that our fan base is happy with what we're doing and we have a fun. When we go out, we can be able to perform and get a full audience. That is our Grammy and that is our everything. We appreciate if we would be considered
right
as Grammy artists, of course, because the work has been there to prove. Now, my next question to a degree, where you think we go wrong in this music business?
If you really look at it the way how it has been said, if you say where we went wrong or where they went wrong. You ever hear the people talk and them all say, I saw we Jamaicans stay and them use the word we and them use the word. I mean, I say, you know, that's kind of unfair because it's not everybody says so. So when you use the word we, you know, it's like everybody sum up in one. And saying that to say this is like, when we say, all right, the music business now, well, we're wrong with the music business. Are the people and we're wrong, do the wrong, or are we?
Because we have done everything right.
Everybody will do right, and we know who do right and we think, man. And the one them will do wrong, man. And them went wrong and do wrong. That's why it have come across wrong in the wider perspective. Yes, and because them are the one who are at the forefront. They are the one who so-called gatekeepers them in them what I call it now, them category and them rare there. So them are the one where they are head at the thing. So and them are represents. So if we are represent wrong, but we now have we as representatives. You understand? They now we have we as representatives. They have who them have as representative and then other than people are doing wrong now. And the whole business look like the business wrong. You understand? And nothing wrong with it. It's just some people who they are the forefront the pilot direct the people in the wrong direction. You understand? They are pilot the thing wrong. So what it needs for them now, most of the people who they are at the forefront right now, they never understand and them not take no Them not know about some of even half of them and them. If you notice, you know, the two about it, you know, some of the great acts them up today, which is I mean, who just bust recently and is a very popular, good artist, bad artist. If you notice, you know, at them, if you notice them respect who them come see. If you notice, you know, if you check the levels and check, you know, whether for the Assassin, whether Cartel, whether Idonia, they just name the bad artists. Them have certain level of respect to who them come to. And that's the honest truth. So we know the fact that the majority now of some artists now, who them just a follow fashion and them just a dream and them just still a do fairy tale music. Once upon a time they hate the cow jump over the moon and them something. Them still in that realm. So them get the chance now to allow shine upon them now and them piece them a lead the pack now. Them not lead the pack. You just have a like a little attention you know. But when them do with the attention, them get it all them foolishness. And then now it create this thing where people think say them are the leader, think say them they are the forefront, think say it's them, it's all about them, which is just a where I call the word now, a face. You understand? And that is why they don't stay long. That is why as them come them. So we have to understand that part of the music. So when some people talk about we and what we now do, no man, with them now do. We
do it. We do it.
Yeah, and still do it. No one nobody mix me about we. No.
Yes.
Find them and them work out that out. Not them must.
Now, if I'm here to you out, but let me tell you why me say we. What you think? No, man, you understand, man. You understand. Me just say.
No, man, me and you can't talk this because we know say it's a figure of speech where even me use sometimes.
Yeah, use.
In general, the first
yeah.
Look, all right, make we stop use the word we. Me, you, everybody.
Yeah, everybody.
And just know say.
And you're correct. You're correct.
So
you're correct.
Them who are do them foolishness, they want to work out them and them things.
Yes, because we have paid, and you know, you make a great example of that. Because here's the work. We're putting in the work and showing people the work that you have done. So now, reverse look a bit and go back now. Go check back by them people and see what them are do. So we don't need to work out that with them.
Work out that with them.
Yeah.
And you're the next thing, you know, and you're the next thing with Melody. You have some very insecure people in the business too. When them talk about, what? You make this a country attack with music and that a country attack with reggae and this stuff. But I never worry or fret about them or something yet in my life. Yeah, about because we see some white man or we see some different nation I do something like
I do
that.
reggae.
I look like we not busy. That don't belong to we. That belong to me. That is a joy to see them. Time right now, me know say if you interview the whole of them say, boy, you know, say, mama used to listen singing melody. And your man degree was one.
Sure.
So we know say them respect we and love what we are doing. Them only get the opportunity to do something like a better now because them have a better
platform.
Yeah,
better
platform. Them are doing them do, but they have to still remember say Jamaica is Jamaica. We can never lose what we create. Reggae, dancehall, now go nowhere. Nobody can take that and put that for them country and say, it's a for them music that. That will never happen.
No, well, you and I know that.
Hold on, Melody. Look where reggaeton come from and where reggaeton come from.
Reggae.
And the reggaeton is one of the big music. So you think the whole of them don't know that? The whole of them know that. So if all the most them can take reggaeton and all of them just know where it come from, where it start. If you look on Daddy Yankee early days, these Daddy Yankee are DJ like regular dancer. You know, they might have speed rap on them back or something because it have become so nothing wrong with them. Do them just highlight it, do some little thing, brush it up, just like the next music in Africa where them call it the Afrobeat.
Afrobeat. It's a mix up of reggae and everything in it. Yeah.
Dancehall, hip, everything from Yasso.
I just interviewed a guy from Ghana yesterday, Budukusu, day before yesterday, Budukusu, and he shared that in his interview as well, with his reasoning, of course. with me that, you know, it's reggae music was the background of Africa. That's where they listen to Jamaica for everything. And then, of course, you know, they get mixed up with the same culture we get mixed up with, like with the American side of hip hop and R&B, and them just fuse everything together with for them thing, and that's how Afrobeat come about. We call it high life music, the high life music. So you're correct. There's nothing at all wrong with that, my brother. And oftentimes we hear people come out and say these things. I know as long as I have breath in my body, I will be doing some serious reggae music. People, my next album coming sometime this year. I will definitely let you know when it's all coming. But, and I know Degree always working on pipelines. He always have pipeline a I can't tell you no. So,
what about you a bubble up right now?
Yeah, man. Crazy something. I can't tell you no people because to me know him is a man who always in the lab. You see better so right now, I can guarantee you some music thing them set up somewhere right now and Canada so. So when they move
right,
up see me tell you. Yeah, man, ready. So, you know, the reason why we take the reason towards that, you know, Degree is because there's so much to talk about the high talent and how the I have arrived to be such an accomplished artist. Stick up in. We're still in the music, people. Still in the music. General Degree. Music can done. Music when not sizzle out and frazzle out. Music will stand up firm. So we can enjoy ourselves up to 2020 in the same Gilead. And the beat now have to change. And we now have to remix it. It is just...
You want to remix if them remix it and do what they want to do with it.
No.
What melody?
No.
I just say now, you say, when you love the music to the level of me love it and did love it and respect the ones the moment comes in and beat this. Anyway, me say one of the elder them right now. Well, me know say do something for the business and do something to help me for what me do them. I me say them have to shake off them hand.
Yeah,
I tell them thank you.
Yeah, man.
I always tell them thank you. I say them say thank you, boss. Because me know say them pave the way and when you look at you and hear them you know. You know, so if I want to, I'm going to have a big catalog, but if I want to have one song where it touch me as a youth and me feel that way, I say, yo, the artists here, are the cool there.
Yeah, man.
So me respect them right across the board, brother. So me just still want them youth and to understand where the music come from. Them are do them thing now and them know a generation gap. You understand? What you're going to reach a generation gap to where people will come and see you before them and then whatever, but it's when you come do it where you want to make the difference. If you come and you know do not with it, two people just forget about you and your back and it's like it never make sense. You did come make up no nice then. Because you know leave a legacy and leave nothing for people can rock back on. So the thing everybody needs to learn and the thing we learn from the greatest who come do it. From Shabba, Ninja Man, everybody who do something where you look on and say, wow. You understand?
For real.
Then you just follow the footsteps of somebody and respect where them come see. You can't come and make it look like that you start where you look where you do. Nothing no goes so in your life, man. Everybody learn from everybody and something. So you have to just show that you step them, and if you have step and you're not show that, you're in a problem.
Degree, part of what my new focus is really to talk to some younger youth as well and balance out the program, because I had version here a week ago and believe you me, it was quite interesting to hear his side of things and the respect that he has for people like us. I think sometimes, because it's not like say we are looking for young people to come up to us and talk to us and blah blah blah, because most of the time them don't even see we. Because we not out in the street like them now, because after them time now for me. I remember we did out in the street too, you know, when we just come out, you know, we did out there and look it. But things and times change, technology, everything changed up. There's no big column sound system again. I play like a powered speaker. So anyway you go right now, I look a small thing I play. And no artists now gather up again and go places. You remember one time when you used to party I keep, you could have go to go find 40 artists or 30 artists there one time.
Yeah.
Them something they cut out now. So most of us right now is not even street like that. And because the environment changed too. So I only for these artists who are come out now, I think sometimes we have to reach out to them when we really get a chance to get close to them. Just to encourage them and to give them a word. Because I find myself start do that, you know. I go to some of the parties them where them a perform. Like me an artist who I like, and I like his music, I go watch him perform. Right? Even if it's a little small thing. I know for them thing, I know a big dance something now, or some little small venue and things. So we'll go and thing, and we'll there. I'm gonna go backstage, can make sure I go backstage, because I know I know crowd, I watch him and I can't tell him when him come up if him do well or not. And sometimes some of them don't know you, and sometimes you're surprised to know that they know you. So I managed to do some of that, and I come off and when I reach on at the backstage, I say, yes, you, great performance. I'm young you do say, I'm singing this. Sure, no. I tell you star, what you say? But go on good. And I say, yes, man, I want to give you a chat too. But breeze off a little bit.